Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The sure hands, it's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying the left side. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan, because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Well, that's a nice job on third down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first third down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe that everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
Back to pass. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Knocked down for the tackle.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. It's a draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Hill.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Throwing, Mack. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Working the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to run, it's Hill. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Tempo and overdrive. Mack. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll go play action with Mack. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Rebels offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. And I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Rebels will go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Rebels are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Might be changing the route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Rebels! The AT unit on the field.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 5-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Hand off from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Catch in the middle. It's Edwards. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Austin Mack. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Now on first down from the 30. The corners are walked up tight. Back to throw, it's Mack. Finds his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Get it out on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, running back on the move.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Gill. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A strike downfield.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. Caught. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he will score! Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Hill. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the Cal Golden Bears.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a good choice because he gets it, but I think it's a good choice all the time. When you get towards midfield, you got to be aggressive. It's about scoring points. 4th and inches, I can get inches. I've worked on this. I've practiced this. Nice job by the offense. I like the aggressiveness.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Lindsey. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Haas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. There's a little room there. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Frazier. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Rebels! And that one will give them the lead. timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Hill. Breaks the tackle and runs through another guy. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Fires downfield. The short hands, it's Edwards. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him, and when he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll move the tight end. They'll go play action with Mack. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
How about the job by this field goal blocking? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll give to Frazier. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff for Frazier. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. After the run, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes.
There's some room. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Frazier again. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. With the catch, it's Cook. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll try to run it with Frazier. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Rebels surge back on top.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Alabama pushing the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. Running inside the 20. He's got 99 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Defense in press coverage. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to barge their way in. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Throwing, Mack fires into the end zone. Touchdown tie. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. And the Tide answer.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You've got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run. Sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on second and long. They just keep firing. He wants a big play here late. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll go play action with Mack. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Sticking with the run in the run-pass option, and in this situation, anything it takes to wrap up the victory. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.